Happy Equinox, my darling souls. This will be a special 3-month Equinox reading, asking Spirit what beginning and ending that this Equinox energy is igniting for you. We have an equinox twice a year because we're in a constant cycle of tipping toward the sun for our summer and then slowly moving back to where we're tipping away from it for our winter. And when we hit the halfway point where the sun is right above the equator, that's our equinox, where for most of the planet, the days and the nights are about equal. If we didn't have this cycle of taking turns tipping toward and away from the sun, the furthest regions in the northern and southern hemispheres would not have the opportunity to experience the important seasons of spring and summer and autumn and would be in a perpetual winter all the time. So what an amazing planet of cycles that we live on. This reading is going to focus on a 3-month period from around March 19th through around June 19th when we go into the summer-winter solstice. And there's a video for each individual zodiac sign. If you want to know more about your life during this period, you can also apply this information to any other planet within your birth chart that has this zodiac sign. Here's a quick list for your convenience of what each planet rules over within our lives, so you could go into your birth chart and find out, okay, what's my, moon sign? I want to know about how I want to express emotion or how emotion's going to be expressed to me. And then you can dive into there. So enjoy it, and alrighty, let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, Leo, we're going to start here pulling for the first month, which will run from around March 19th to April 19th. And we're going to pull from the Medicine Woman Oracle first. And we're going to pull energies for each month with different oracle, and then we'll pull some tarot cards to see how it all comes together. But for your first month, let's take a look here and see, Leo. What does Spirit want you to know here? All right, it's this one right here. And you have Empowerment, card number 35. Assert yourself and shine your power now. Such Leo energy, in fact, when you add the 5 and the 3 together, you get the 8, which is the Strength card in the Major Arcana of Tarot, which is Leo energy. So perfect for you here. And with this ending and this beginning energy and asking this, I feel like this is a different type of empowerment. Leo energy evolves. Like every one of our zodiac signs has a lower expression and a higher expression. When we're in the lower expression, we're more attached to the human. Leo energy is look at me, and I need to be seen. But as you've been evolving and you've been raising and transforming to the higher expression of your Leo energy, this is where this empowerment comes into. Instead of giving your power away to others, having your validation depend on whether they see you or not, you see yourself. And this is what you've been working on and growing. And this is like a culmination, a whole nother new level of it coming in, where you're becoming a leader, the lion leads the jungle, right? And so there is this energy of seeing yourself in a different light. So I love this energy. And let's see what else they bring in here for you. So your true value is a jewel waiting to shine. Even today, self-confidence remains an unconquered territory, especially when it comes to the divine feminine, and we all have divine feminine, divine masculine in our lives. But this is due to the patriarchal system in which our relationship to the divine, not to the divine masculine, but to the masculine, as protectors, predators, or work supervisors, has deeply inscribed in us feeling dependent on them financially, physically, and socially. This is where that all of us, all humans, have this dependency where we're trying to validate ourselves by their actions, right? Although this is the beginning to, although this is beginning to change in the outside world, that ancestral imprint is still present. So a new step is now presenting itself to us, the opportunity to contact our feminine power and take back our leadership. You can't make this up. It's exactly what I was talking about. Stepping into leadership. Guidance for this says your new goal is empowerment. Cultivate the profound conviction that as a woman especially, you represent a factor of positive change to build a more loving, respectful, and environmentally protective world. What challenge must you take up to take your place and show your ambition? What great project do you dream of? It is time to free yourself from old models and participate fully in the world. Your new aces are following your intuition, valuing your emotions, and relying on authenticity and collective intelligence. Assert yourself and let your power shine now. And even though that focused in on, the feminine, of the humanity of being a woman, this is so important too for anyone that identifies as male, that you have the divine feminine energy within you too. And rather than having it from this place of hunter, rah, that we can begin to have leadership that is more rolled in a balance of divine masculine and feminine, having the heart and compassion being it too, right? The medicine action says it's a success journal practice, and to strengthen your gifts and gain in self-confidence, begin by identifying them. Learn to celebrate your victories, large and small. Do not apologize for your successes. Learn to congratulate yourself. And if a compliment comes your way, welcome it and feel it. Feel your energy beaming with gratitude. Practicing empowerment highlights the importance of pointing to what makes you shine. Now decide to take back your personal power. By positively signposting the progress you've already made, it will shine light on your strong points. What makes you unique and increase your self-esteem? Perfect. I love that. So that's your first month from March 19th to around April 19th, give or take a few days, right? And then let's take a look here. We're going to use the wisdom of Hafiz for your April 19th to May 19th. So this empowerment, stepping into this leadership, going beyond the boundaries that have been imposed on you before, right? And then let me move into here with have patience. Yay! Card number 20. What a beautiful card, though. I'm just going to show it to you here more close up because I like it in that beautiful ship down here below. Enjoy the journey. Have patience. Yay! So this month is all about patience. No! But this says the moon, asked about her luminosity, said, I am a master of patience. It will happen. Perhaps not exactly as you imagined it, perhaps far better, but it will happen. Have patience during the in-between when you can't see the results of your hard work and diligent investments. There are forces moving on your behalf far beyond the realms of sight. Trust them. They are bringing you precisely, with divine timing, what you need to bring your soul into the fullest expression of itself. Here we go again. So I love this energy that it's bringing in here, because this is the in-between. I feel like this is you're stepping into power. You're starting to take action, starting to take movement. Here you're, as the Zen Buddhist saying, I think it is, that says, carry the wood. No, sorry, chop the wood, carry the water. And so you're doing the daily stuff. You're continuing to move forward. And then we'll take a look here into this month, which is around May 19th to June 19th, which takes us to the solstice. We're going to use the wisdom of the elders and see what's the in-between, what happens after this period here. And after this month of patience, right? So let's take a look here for our Leos. What comes after that here. All right, I do want this one right here. And we've got the Sacred Journey Transformation. Boom! Here we go. I love this card. So, here's the caterpillar stage. You're going in. Here's the patience as the transformation takes place. And then you come out the butterfly on the other end. The beautiful butterfly. I think it was the movie Ant or something. It was this caterpillar that was a German, and after he converted to a butterfly, he always said, "I'm a beautiful butterfly." I didn't do a very good German accent, but you get the picture here. I love this. So transformation. Butterfly teaches us the sacred journey we all walk throughout our life. Each one of us has a unique and individual path bestowed upon us with distinct challenges we must face. Sometimes we must go through enormous amounts of struggle, right? But in the end, it is through the struggle that we achieve spiritual growth. And that's so true, because the butterfly getting out of the cocoon, the struggle to get out is what gives it the wing muscles to be able to use its beautiful big wings. Butterfly changes and evolves, and it becomes incredibly beautiful because of that transformation. And this is symbolic of the sacred journey that each one of us takes. It is through this journey that we become an incredible spirit and gain immeasurable levels of wisdom and knowledge. The gift we earn through the hardships we face is the reward of becoming better people who are more spiritually connected and who can trust that there is a reason and season, as we're talking about as seasons here, for everything. Look at the difficulties we face in life through the lens of, what knowledge can I gain from this lesson? What can I learn from this experience? And that can shift our reality and allow us to live in the present and in such a way that we approach everything from a positive perspective. There will always be ups and downs in life, and change is inevitable. Embrace the teachings of Butterfly and transform effortlessly. And if you've drawn the Sacred Journey card here for this period, take note of the cycles experienced by the butterfly. Are you currently in an egg stage, possibly giving birth to some new era of your life? A caterpillar phase, requiring a major decision to be made? Are you presently wrapped in a cocoon, nurturing and developing the changes taking place? Or lastly, have you reached a state of metamorphosis where you're being called to break out of your shell and show the world your true self? You can't make it up. So perfect. This is the journey, the transformation that you're going through, the stepping out. And I know it can be scary, but when we're looking for our validation from the outside world, that's even scarier because, humans are fickle. The human side of us, when our little inner child feels unsafe and out of control, we go into this kind of state of fight or flight where our intelligent, compassionate, loving side, boom, is knocked out, and we don't see things clearly. We see things as a 2-year-old with a pet hissing cat giving us advice to attack and run away, or attack then run away, and so there's this energy here of solidity that comes in when you realize that humanity is unstable, because when they're in fear, they do all sorts of crazy things. Just look at the world, right? But when we turn inward and upward and we go into this cocoon stage, we come out and our validation, our worth is dependent upon and rooted in the eternal, unconditional love that we find from up above, rather than our human caterpillar experience down here, right? So I love that for you. We're also going to pull here from the Arcanas Animal Tarot and see what Spirit wants you to know. Bring all this together here for the equinox and find out what else is coming in here for you. Okay, they do want that one. What else? What else for our Leos? All right, you want that one here, and that one here, and this one here, and then that one here. Right, we'll start with this one here. Yeah, Four of Swords, peace of mind. Yeah, and they're asleep on the Ace of Swords, which is about seeing things from a higher perspective, cutting away our fears, our beliefs that were rooted in it's caterpillar thought, caterpillar thinking, which is all rooted in fear. We're trying to live up to and like I said, get validation from the outside world. And we've got this long list of supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts that the outside world gives us, going, all that has to be completed for you to be lovable and, that validation, right? And it's like, you know what? I'm kind of questioning that as you're having this transformation and seeing things from this higher perspective. You're realizing those are lies, those are not true, and that you don't have to rule your life by those. And that's where this transformation is happening, is you're letting go of old ways of caterpillar thinking, and you're being, moved into this higher way of looking at things from unconditional love. So I like that. Yeah, and the Four of Cups. So you've got emotional stability too. So you got both mental and emotional changes that are happening as you're realizing that every moment is either of lower vibrational energies, whether it's mental, emotional, just our overall spiritual energy, and physical actions, either in lower vibration or higher vibration, caterpillar or butterfly. But as you're transforming into butterfly mode, you can't stay satisfied anymore. You just can't with the caterpillar ways. If a caterpillar is, it feels it has to walk. It can't fly, so it feels it has to walk very slowly along the forest floor, right? But a butterfly, once it has wings, go, I can't walk anymore. I have wings to fly. I can migrate thousands of miles in the time it takes you to go a mile, and you probably can't even go a mile. You hit a stream, you can't cross it as a caterpillar because you'll drown, but I can flutter over a raging river, and be like, oh, I think I just went over a river. So the things are changing here. This is a big time of empowerment and transformation for you, where you have this just odd mental and emotional stability that's kicking in your life, and you're like, what is happening? Yeah, and here's the Eight of Wands. So a lot of energy returning back to you here. And this happens when all this empowerment, all this fire energy, that 8 coming in here again, this fiery 8 of Leo coming in here. And, it's because you're not investing energy in trying to live up to this long list of rules that are lies. They're small t truths, opinion of the outside world. You're instead taking back all that power you're investing. That energy comes back to you. That allows you to move forward here in this direction. So I love that for you. And you have the Two of Wands. This is a very empowering energy with all this empowerment coming in here, because a big aha that comes through this here for you is whatever you focus on is what grows and expands, right? Like we said, lower vibrational, higher vibration. If it's like a little kid going into a donut shop that has a little glass case with all the donuts inside, if it points at all the donuts that it hates, guess what? It gets dozens of donuts that it hates. But the baker, after the kid goes, why are you giving me all this? They're like, gently, the banker says, the baker, well, it could be a banker if it's finances, right, that you're focusing on. But if you look at, the baker says, point at all the donuts you love, and I'll give you dozens of those instead. That's what happens with our energy. If I'm focusing on what I'm fearing will leave my life or not leave my life, or I fear won't come in, or, will come into my life, focus on what I'm missing, focus on what I'm wanting but not getting, focus on what I hate, my energy is inviting more and more and more of that to come in, instead of focusing on gratitude and unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace. Those things grow. Those are butterfly ways, caterpillar ways. And so the more you focus on the butterfly ways of the higher vibration, the more of that draws in. And this is the empowerment that you're learning through this period as well. And then the Tower comes in. Yeah, so, the Tower is a beautiful card, even though it looks, kind of devastating, right? But the Tower card tells us that whatever unfolds in our life does unfold for us. Tower moments happen in our life. We have a lot of fated events in our life. Not a lot, but we have one before we come down here. We have a honey-do list that we give Spirit. I'm like, I want this, 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 and this to happen in my life. So could you have that happen? They're like, yep. And then so we come down here. We forget about the list we gave them, and we have it all going. But some of the list says, you know, if by this time in my life I haven't removed this thing, please remove it for me so I can experience the next thing. And so a Tower moment hits, and we're like, Spirit comes in and goes, let me take that away. And you're like, no. But we're like, what? And it's like eating like a 10-course meal. And we're like, you know, if by this point I haven't finished everything on my plate, it's cold, it's gross, take it away, and then bring me the next course. When they're taking away that course, we're like, no. But then they bring the next one, like, ooh, that looks good. And we start eating that. That's kind of what life is happening here, is, you know, realizing that the things that are being removed are the obstacles that are standing in the way from you from moving from caterpillar to butterfly, and that it is for you. And it's sometimes difficult. We get attached to the caterpillar in the cocoon, but they're saying leave the cocoon behind. You don't see a butterfly flying around carrying a cocoon, or other caterpillars. They hang around with butterflies. They can no longer do caterpillar things. They don't hang around a lot with caterpillars anymore, because caterpillars have a desire to eat leaves to get fat and to, you know, eventually create a cocoon. So that's their goal. Eat leaves, eat leaves, eat leaves. And the butterfly's like, gross, I don't want to eat that anymore. I want nectar. They have a desire to go from flower to flower, and they actually help pollinate, kind of like bees do in a way. And but they glean the nectar, the sweet nectar of life, instead of eating leaves, right? So this is a beautiful movement and transformation for you for this period here. And so you are leaving behind the old disempowering things, the validation of the outside world, and moving into higher butterfly things, being validated from inward and upward instead. And so I love the empowerment that comes in here, all this energy returning to you, and this power of where you're focusing your energy. So this is what they have for you for the month of, not the month, but the months of the equinox for you, Leos. And if you're looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up. That does tell me you're enjoying these videos. Tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll bring you more similar content. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into the settings and select all, then you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel. And you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free tarot readings. I know. In addition to all of that, also you become part of the love tsunami, helping spread the Zen love to the world. Because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even becoming one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm super giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more individual specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. And as you move along this beautiful journey during this equinox, remember, every second of every day of your life that you, yes, you, are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there, and you take care.